This is where we're starting. Right here.
I'll be back soon, Josephine.
I think we have to go say... We can talk to the statue too.
Hello.
I think we have to go say what's up to our dad, that he's leaving. He's going on an expedition and we can't go with.
What is it, Mummy?
Oh,
It's your father.
Daddy's home?
No, my dear. I must go to Bakewell with haste. Miss Bowes will look after you whilst I'm gone. Is that clear?
Where's Daddy?
He's had an accident.
What happened?
He's come off his horse.
Silly Daddy. Will he be all right?
Of course he will be fine. Your father is as strong as an ox, but I need to go collect him, all right?
Can't I come too?
No, dear. Miss Bowes will look after you.
But I want to come.
Go pick up your dolls, then come inside, all right?
Yes, Mummy.
So, yeah, this was the little backstory of our dad being in a coma.
Josephine, it's time to go inside now.
That's a thing. Hold on. Oh, look, our mom
Where
changed.
did Mommy go?
She's gone. She's gone. See that switch? She said, "Go pick up your stuff." And then that's a thing that happens pretty frequently.
The resin has set somewhat. It's firmly gripped to the stump.
I bet you I can chisel it off of there.
I've
Yoink!
collected some waxy resin.
I'm gonna exit just to make sure. Okay, yeah, we went to the house. This is Mildred Walker right here. She knew our dad, and we can't go in the house, and we asked a bunch of questions, and it was great. Was there anything else that I can? Nope, just exit. Right, so this is the screen that the loggers were on the other day, the forestry workers.
I shan't be visiting the bad.
All right, I think we're just out of here.
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
That's a thing. You see what Arthur has to say.
Arthur, you won't believe it. The journal belongs to my father.
Oh no!
He was here in Bewley.
Don't you?
Arthur?
Don't you dare!
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember something.
I know we're chilling.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
You won't know because he doesn't remember.
In the woods. It will come back to me. You say your father were in Bewley?
Yes. Mildred said that he helped Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow 25 years ago.
Well, I'll be. Let's talk about it tonight at the plough.
I am going to leave
That's
him
fine,
be.
Arthur. We'll talk later. I hope you piece together your memories. I'll leave him.
Something's going on with Arthur. Excuse me?
Hello, dear.
Good day. I believe we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
My reputation precedes me.
I can assure you it does.
And you are?
James.
What are you painting?
A new world.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished.
Y'all, how long has
Such
my
a
mic been
world is
muted?
not
Probably just a little
complete
bit.
without you in it.
You flatter me, James.
Nonsense. Say you'll let me paint you.
I was saying that he's painting in purple. Yeah.
Why not?
Magnificent. You shall be the shining star of my new world.
I don't really have the time now, though. Perhaps later?
Don't fret, my dear. When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
Capital. What do you know of Lord Panswick?
It's you.
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Do you know him personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that. But what a tiring
Oh,
subject.
okay.
Shall we discuss something a little more exciting? Oh, yeah!
Bro, that's so on.
Let's discuss. This is more exciting. You seen what's happening right now? Dude, that's so long. What did it say? Hold on. I'm gonna hear that back one more time. Let me see that one more time.
Oh, yeah!
Bro, that's so on.
That's so.
Oh, yeah!
Bro, that's so on.
That's so gong. What? I apparently clicked it twice. Excuse me. Looking thing for that reset. 23 months. That's longer than we've known each other. How was that possible? We can do that math one time.
What do you make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
What stone? Oh, from the book.
Do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina. At what time do you like to rise in the morning?
Don't.
How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
He's asking too many questions. I think we lied last time.
Well, I like to rise early and watch the sunrise.
With your husband, I'm sure.
No, I'm
Right
currently
to it, huh?
unentangled.
Right
Such
to it.
a view should be shared with at least a lover.
Do you deem yourself fit for this position?
Indubitably. But do go on. How do you like your tea?
Hot, with just a splash of milk.
No sugar, of course.
No sugar.
It rots the teeth. Your smile is as dazzling as the Himalayan snow.
Oh, James.
And finally, what makes you happy?
Spending time with my father.
I should like to meet him.
Perhaps you will. And you, James? I propose the same queries to you.
All in good time. My truths will surround you in good time.
Okay.
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewley.
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewley. Only for the visitors.
All right, this guy's a murderer.
Are you a painter?
No.
You see this beck before you. Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls. I seek one spot on which my eyes can rest. Be it a stone or a small corner of the current, I meet it with my gaze. And out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises. I see a new world.
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist.
Is it getting foggier?
See you soon, my dear.
Is it getting foggier on here? Does this look foggier right now? Y'all see it, right? This looks foggier, doesn't it?
The water is icy cold.
Out of there. Out of there. Always try this door.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. Did you see there's purple in the corner on those flowers too? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Mr. Crozier.
Good day.
Hey up.
A up.
Are you familiar with any local folklore?
Oh, aye. The old cobbler used to tell me some rat stories. Swore he sold a pair of boots to a goblin when he were a young man.
A goblin, you say? I take it this cobbler was a regular at the Plough and Furrow?
Never drank a day in his life. Sober as a judge. Have you been to the Devil's Toe?
Yes, I'm familiar with the cairn.
Some say they've seen the goblin's daughter there, playing her fiddle. Can't say I've seen her myself, mind.
What?
I'm having some trouble extricating a knife from a table in the Plough and Furrow. Might I borrow a pair of pliers?
A knife, you say? I can get that out for you.
That's very kind
No,
of you,
I
Mr.
want to get it
Crozier.
out.
Think nothing of it. Wait here. That were a struggle. Here you are.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we got a knife.
Look at this,
A
Mr.
knife!
Crozier. It's my father's journal.
Oh, aye? Why are you showing me?
Did you slip it under my door last night?
Ha! Have you gone daft? Why would I have your father's journal?
Never mind.
Okay, this
Do the
guy.
sketches inside mean anything to you?
Looks like a load of rubbish to me.
Okay.
What do you make of this stone?
Don't look like out to me.
I found out my father visited Bewley 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
I would have been just a lad. What were he here for?
That's what I intend to find out. Do you know any other stories about this goblin?
I don't have the time to be standing here gossiping about old
We've-
wives' tales.
All right.
Apologies. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Okay. All right. Whew. Excuse me, we're starting early with the yawning. Come on, be open, shoe store. Okay. This lady's still setting up, so I don't think she's gonna say anything.
Good day.
I'm still setting up.
Oh, I'm...
And then the... Why did I hide around the corner right there? Yo, where's the Undertaker?
I'd rather not.
The Undertaker isn't there. Let's go see if the... Alright, back we go. Let's go in. What did the door just click 3 times? Where's everyone?
What do you know of Mother Mildred?
I'll tell you what I know about Mother Mildred. She wants locking up.
How so?
She owes me a small fortune on her tab from years ago. Do remind her next time you see her, won't you?
I'd rather not get involved, if you don't mind.
Be careful who you trust, Miss Bateman.
I've had some rather unbelievable news, Stanley.
Oh?
Oh, we're done. Okay.
Remarkable.
Quite the coincidence, is it not?
Remarkable. Just remarkable.
Do you recall my father from back then?
I'm afraid not. Those were my droving days, you see. I didn't spend much time in Bewley, but an interesting turn of events nonetheless.
Who is Miss Tompkins?
A housemaid in the employ of Panswick Manor. She comes by to pick up his lordship's weekly paper.
I'm surprised newspapers are available in Bewley.
Aye,
Ouch.
his lordship gets what he wants.
Lord Panswick likes to keep up with affairs from outside of Bewley.
Aye, he has many interests around the country.
What sort of interests?
His lordship's affairs are his own business.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
All right, what else we got? What else we got going on here? So the knife's out of the thing. There's nothing there. I don't think there's anything in here for us. All right. We're going to go back out to yonder. Going here. Adventure comp. Yeah. Definitely some wild
Mr.
stuff.
Longwest.
I mean, it's got your classic 90s point and click, you know, going on? Excuse me. Wait, this isn't the way to my house. This isn't where I parked. I just clicked out of the game somehow. Go me.
Hello?
Who? Well, too bad I'm going this way. Look at this. It's a
This is
crow
where I
named
dug up
Mushrooms.
Jane's Hello, Wally.
Go away! You gave the doll back to my sister.
It wasn't very nice of you to bury her favourite toy, Wally.
I gave it to the fair folk, and you stole it back from them.
You don't really believe in fairies, do you? You're old enough to know better.
They're real, and thanks to you, I'm cursed.
Nah.
There's no such thing as curses.
Suck it,
either,
Wally.
Go away!
Suck it, Wally.
Hello,
Say go away
Wally.
again.
Go away! I don't want to.
Go away. Okay, we're this is us again. Can we go? Can the house? Nope, it's all this way. Who?
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
What are you burning?
Nothing. Just waste. Now go inside.
Nah. No, I'm taking this paper right here. If this has a drawing on it,
Abrax. Mummy, what is this?
Waste. Burn it.
What was that with the eyes? What's up? It's totally normal. It just means flashback. Game has fantastic close-up art. This art's great. Like the pixel art here is great, but then the close-ups of everything is just
Good day, Mr. Bryden.
Miss,
delicious.
I'll stop you there. I know what you're going to ask. No, I haven't changed my mind. There'll be no digging here, lass.
Mr. Bryden, allow me to explain.
I have a knife.
There has been an astonishing development this morning.
Yes?
My father was with your brother during the excavation.
Oh,
Yes. Can you believe it? I had no idea he had been here.
the answer's still no, lass. I saw what happened to poor Samuel. I won't risk the same happening to anyone else.
But
That's enough now. You can feast your eyes on that hovel to your heart's content, but there'll be no digging.
So here's the thing. I have a knife.
I don't wish to give that away.
I'm not trying to give it away. Where-
I can't see how that will help me.
Can I?
That's a peculiar...
That is a peculiar idea, and it's a fantastic one, so do it. Okay, so he's not going to talk. I'm going to go back the other way still. There's nothing out here for me. I can't go out to the field. I'm allowed. AB. This said AB. Oh, it says AR. Never mind. Hob's still here? No.
I must gain Mr. Bryden. I must gain...
Yeah. Map. Back to town. I'll go to the church so I can just quick go to the right.
Hello?
We already did this. We already did that one. Oh.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by?
No, lass. There you are. Are you Thomasina Babe?
Panswick? Oh.
That's my name.
How marvellous. It's me, Leonard Shoulder.
Ah!
I'd given up on finding you.
Please take a seat, Miss Bateman. We have much to discuss.
This is our guy!
You've proven to be quite the enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm mortified. I offer you 1,000 apologies. You see, I've been bound to me bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
How dreadful. I take it you're feeling better now?
Aye. I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me these days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become of you, Mr. Shoulder. I spent a good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed. I really am. I've been doing my best to sleep through the... Please accept my apology, Miss Bateman.
Fine, Mr. Shoulder. I've come all this way. Let us speak of the business at hand.
Marvelous.
I've just learned that my father was part of a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow some 25 years ago. Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
What? Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear, Miss Bateman, I had no idea.
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow. It wasn't you who did this.
I've been bound to me bed, lass. What an extraordinary coincidence. You are following in your father's footsteps.
It would seem so, Mr. Shoulder.
This is wild, that's a bird.
Why did you invite me to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
I've always been curious about the colourful folklore surrounding the place. My father told me all sorts of stories about it when I were a wee fellow. Stories that some folk around here take a little too seriously, especially after those lads entered the Barrow a while back.
Yeah, that was my dad.
Did you know my father?
I don't believe so. What's his name?
William Bateman. He was in Bewley for at least a few days, from my understanding.
I'm sorry, lass. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Are you sure you had no idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure. A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman, I did not take you for a credulous individual.
I'm none of the sort.
Okay, let's...
Tell me more of this folklore you mentioned.
This is juicy.
It is said that Hobbs Barrow is home to a goblin. Everyone in Bewley has some version or another of this story. But the version my father told me as a child described the Barrow as a thin place. The goblin were deemed to be the guardian of this so-called thin place.
We met the goblin. His name is Hob, and I thought it was you, Mr. Shoulder.
Tell me more about this goblin.
Some said he were a mischievous little mite, snatching newborn lambs and smashing windows with pebbles. Others said he were friendly, there to lend a helping hand in times of strife. The latter of which makes it all the more surprising as to why the previous excavation took place. My father's stories put the goblin in the mischievous category. Saxnot, he called the creature. I recall one such anecdote, that Saxnot entered Bewley and ordered a pair of boots to be made by the cobbler. However, when collecting them, he insisted on paying for them with a bag of sow's teeth. The cobbler was so scared of angering the goblin that he accepted.
A colourful tale indeed, Mr. Shoulder. Has any explanation been offered for why this Saxnot cursed the soil?
Your guess is as good as mine, lass.
We haven't been able to go into the cobblers yet.
What is a thin place?
A place where one can walk between worlds, where the flesh meets the spirit world. Superstition, of course, as you will know.
I had a peculiar dream last night. I met a creature at Hobbs Barrow. I suppose you might say it was a goblin. It told me it had saved my father from trouble inside Hobbs Barrow. I'll admit the coincidence of this is somewhat astounding.
A remarkable coincidence, but nothing more than that.
But there is still one thing that puzzles me. The goblin told me proof of its claims would await me in the morning. Surely enough, I awoke to find that my father's journal had appeared in my room.
Very queer indeed.
Mr. Shoulder, you invited me here, to a town I'd never heard of, only for me to discover that my own father was here 25 years before. And not only that, but that he was also embroiled in some sort of superstitious hysteria which goes against everything he ever taught me. Something is wrong here. This must be more than mere coincidence.
It's strange, I'll give you that. But please remember who you are, Miss Bateman.
How did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady traveling about the land, digging up barrows. Perfect for the job.
Okay.
But why do you wish to excavate the barrow?
I want to see what those lads found in there. My curiosity has grown over the years, and now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
I must say I am rather eager to find out what's in there myself.
Yeah.
I've managed to find Hobbs Barrow.
Who is she?
Mr.
Who is
Brighton
she?
has yet to give me permission to excavate.
Oh, what he
Is
just
that
said.
Keep trying. He'll relent eventually.
Perhaps you could have a word with him.
Oh no. A lovely young lass such as yourself has a better chance of changing his mind than a shaky old goat like me.
You told me in your letter there would be no issue gaining access to the barrow.
I didn't foresee any when I wrote to you. I'm sorry this has been more complicated than anticipated. Don't give up yet, Miss Bateman. Keep trying with Mr. Bryden.
I really hope that it's one of those you just asked him 3 times and he's like, all right, yeah, you can go. And I didn't have to have any of this conversation. And funnily enough, the next time I talk to him will be the 3rd time. But yeah, our character, Miss Bateman, Thomasina Bateman, is basically Indiana Jones. Basically just an excavator, digging up old burial sites to learn about history, more or less.
What do you make of this strange stone?
The carving of a cockerel?
Yes, it was strapped to my father's journal. Do you think it could have something to do with the previous excavation?
Possibly, though I'm not aware of the motif having any meaning around these parts.
This is my father's journal.
Incredible.
We're saving the glove
Can I
for
look
last.
inside?
You may.
Look at these drawings. Wonder what it all means.
You and I both. It all feels very out of character for my father.
I'm sure you'll find the answers beneath the soil, Miss Bateman.
What can you tell me about the previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
What's the name of the game?
It was 25 years ago, or thereabout. Back then, Bewley were undergoing a period of great strife. Samuel Bryden hadn't harvested a single crop for 2 seasons. Even Hernwood was sick. Berries went to rot almost as quickly as they grew. Folks started to believe the ground were blighted. Disease spread through the livestock too. People were going hungry, a panic set in.
That sounds terrible.
Aye, but I managed to keep myself fed. These things happen in nature, but the blame for it all fell on Hobbs Barrow. It was long said that a goblin made his home there. A rumour took root that the goblin were not best pleased with the villagers. In revenge for some unperceived slight, the goblin placed a curse on the soil itself. The villagers believed that ridding the barrow of its lodger would put an end to it all.
Hogwash.
Oh,
I
hogwash.
would have paid no heed to such tales.
Whether it were his intent to join the excavation when coming here, I do not know. But whatever it were that Samuel Bryden and those lads did inside that barrow, people say it did the trick. The crops started to grow back, and health returned to the livestock. Bewley were no longer in the grip of dark forces. You must understand, folk here are a superstitious lot. They don't want you disturbing whatever it were those lads did. As far as the villages are concerned, the problem were fixed.
Yeah, but my
The
dad's
thought
not
of
fixed.
another excavation must be conjuring panic that you'll undo whatever it were they did.
This does explain a lot.
It does.
And it's also why I'd venture nobody around here wants you to touch the place.
Except for you.
I want to know what's there.
Surely you don't believe these tales of goblins and curses to be true?
Not at all. However, I suspect those lads did find something in the barrow. But did it have any connection to failing crop? No.
Oh.
I can assure you there's
That's
nothing
my
to
keyboard.
fear. Coincidence reigns supreme.
So what do you think they found?
That is for us to discover, Miss Bateman.
Okay.
Who was the third man who joined my father and Mr. Bryden on the excavation?
I'm afraid.
Oh, come on.
I'd heard about the excavation and I were intrigued by it. I mostly stayed at home during that time. The atmosphere in the village was rather too tense for me liking. And besides, the excavation were undertaken with an air of mystery.
Couldn't be Arthur,
about
could it?
Hmm.
Ar-
Is this your glove?
I've been looking all over for that. Where did you find it?
In the alley behind the plough and furrow on the night of my arrival. Were you there?
As I say, I've been bedbound for several days, Miss Bateman.
How odd.
Can I please have it back?
Here.
Thank you. We're peas of the same pod, Miss Bateman. I knew you wouldn't be frightened by a few old stories. It will be interesting to see what those lads found in there.
Certainly.
Thank you so very much for responding to my letter and for coming here. We have some
That was a
great
lie.
discoveries to make, you and I.
I sincerely hope so.
And a chance to follow in your father's footsteps. Right, time for me to shift these old bones. I'm to take me a spot of the plough and furrow. I'll be there all night should you need me assistance.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sorry again for giving you the runaround. I promise I am not beyond redemption. I won't let you down again. See you soon.
So we found the glove out back.
I was starting to wonder if Mr. Shoulder even existed.
We found the glove out back. The rest of the clothing, including the other glove, was hanging up on the clothesline outside of his house. We can probably go there.
The day was starting to test me. The word coincidence felt insufficient to explain what was happening. It was after that first conversation with Leonard Shoulder that I started entertaining thoughts of a truly irrational nature. What if my dream wasn't just a dream? What if it was all more than simple coincidence? What if that thing really could help my father?
Juicy.
Good day, little
It's-
one. Hello? What's this? A fiddle bow? There's no string. What are you doing out here all alone on the moors?
Play it. Play it. Play it.
Do you live here? My name is Thomasina. What's yours? Don't be shy. I don't mean you any harm. Would you like me to fix your bow so you can play your fiddle again? Yes? Hey!
Funny that we were just talking to Mr. Crozier about the daughter
Most peculiar.
of the goblin
Perhaps I can mend the bow for her.
playing fiddle at
If
the Devil's
memories of
Toe.
my childhood violin lessons serve me right, bowstring is made from animal hair coated in a waxy resin. The strings don't vibrate without it.
Huh. Huh. Well, I've got a waxy resin. This is Leonard Shoulder's place. Here, I'll show you what I was talking about. The clothesline's empty now, as you can see.
A carved stone. I think it's bolted.
Wait, I have a knife now. Hold on, I have a knife.
That is not coming off.
Okay, all right. If you say so. Let's go back to the train station. Arthur is out. Crack damage, gotcha. Sure. Go. I need some animal hair. Try to go into the cobblers again. Oh, the or the vicarage, whatever you want to call it.
I don't think anyone is home.
My gosh, nobody's home ever, anywhere. You animal hair.
Hey up.
I met a girl at the Devil's Toe. She gave me this broken fiddle bow.
Ha! Well, you've experienced the local folklore firsthand then, lass.
How is it folklore if I was handed an actual bow? Doesn't that cross over? That
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Never heard of it. What is it?
Never
Don't worry
mind.
about it.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
right. Don't worry about it. Animal hair, animal hair, animal hair. And let's talk to him a third time.
No questions. I'm not interested.
But,
Off with you.
Watch this.
No.
Let's just get this out of the way. Let's just get this out of the way.
No questions.
Okay.
I'm not off with you.
Okay. Had a check. Just a couple times right there. Had a check. Imagine finding the Loch Ness Monster and the residents was like, ah, so you've heard of it.
Mr. Bro.
But you have heard of it. You might have some animal hair,
I
right?
can't think of anything.
You can totally think of stuff to say to her. Oh, look, it's a fox. Again, behind my head. Every time. You can't do anything there anyway, so. Arthur's still over here? Nope, Arthur's gone. Okay. You, animal hair?
Good day, Jay.
My dear.
How is your paint?
Quite well, but it need I'm aching to show you.
Goodbye.
See you.
Okay. Oh, gross. I didn't want to be here. Right. Okay. Animal hair. Let's go. We're going to the bar. Or the Plow and Furrow. Boom. The man.
Hello there.
Yes.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ted Cross.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Are you a local, Mr. Cross?
Oh no, I'm just passing through. I'm a musician. Just myself, me guitar and me horse.
Are you a travelling musician?
Aye. I've been playing a new song tonight. I've just finished the lyrics.
What's it about?
You'll have to come listen.
Ah!
Have you heard of a...
Can't say it. What is it?
Never mind.
Alright,
What
let's
do you
get these
make
out of the
of
way.
Can't say that I know more. I don't usually try.
I see. Thank you.
Make sure you watch my...
I'll try.
This.
Do you know
You.
how to mend this, Mr. Cross?
Aye, it needs a string. Just make sure it's coated in resin. Once you've got that, the rest is
Is
easy.
the horse...
Just tie the string on tight. You'll be able to do it yourself.
Got it.
Capital. Thank you, Mr. Cross.
I've got this figured out. This man traveled here with a horse. You know what's out back in the alley? A horse hitching post. And also there's some doo-doo.
Certainly don't.
So what does that tell you? Boom. Look what I just found. And look what I just found. A knife.
Horsehair would make fine bowstring.
Yep. Almost stabbed this horse.
She almost took my head off.
Okay. So first, clearly what I need to do is just do it again.
I could certainly use the knife, but I'm going to have to gain her trust.
Okay, fine then. We'll
I don't
talk.
wish to lose an eye. I'll have to gain her trust.
Oh, there's a bucket. Wait.
I don't wish to. I'll have to gain her trust.
How do you
I
gain?
don't wish to wake him up.
How do you
I
gain the
don't wish to
trust? The bake sale is over, so I can't get. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say a cupcake instead of oats, but this person give me some vegetables.
I don't wish to give that away.
It's not
Good day.
I'm
fine. All right.
I can't think of any.
All right, we're going back in. We're going back in. The performance
Hello,
tonight.
Douglas. Is that your horse stationed in the alley?
Aye. Thistlecrack is her name.
That's an unusual name for a horse.
Aye.
It's
It
the
was what she
sound.
was called when I
Oh.
bought her. Glutton would be a better name. She likes her treats. But it feels wrong to change it.
Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
I'll try.
Stop.
You found old Leonard, I see.
Yes, finally. Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
No, I can't say it does.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Who had an apple? Who had an apple?
I don't think.
Who would have had an apple?
The flowers have. It's locked.
Someone's got to have an apple, right? Can I get an apple in the forest? Okay, just making sure I don't like have an apple. Just okay.
There's nothing else. What are those berries you're picking?
An ancient breed, no good for eating.
Horse?
However, they do have some medicinal qualities.
Horse would eat it.
I see.
Horse would eat those berries. Oh, okay. All right. Excuse me. You go out this way. I don't think those doors are going to do anything for me. You can exit out this way. Who would have an apple? You gonna tell me there's no bird feed sitting around here? Chicken feed? No? Okay. I tried. I want to please a horse.
No questions. I'm
But
off.
Anywhere with an apple out here? Or oats? No. Okay.
what a peculiar. I can't.
You know what? Let's go talk to... We didn't talk to Leonard in the inn.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Give me an
Miss
apple.
Behrman.
Well, there's a lot to talk
I've
about
still
here.
not been able to gain permission to excavate from Mr. Bryden.
Is that so? Perhaps you could show him something that might change his mind.
I've still not been able.
Yes, perhaps.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sure the locals have filled you in already, lass.
You cut quite the mysterious figure. Most had little to say.
It's true. I do tend to keep my head down. When one gets to my age, one grows very comfortable in one's home. I like the isolation of the moors. I wouldn't change it for anything.
I take it you don't get many visitors.
Oh no, nobody bothers me. That's the perk of living so far out, huh? Just me and me hens. I used to come into Bewley more often, back before my health went to bugger, eh?
What else can you tell me about this Sax knot?
Try not to worry yourself too much with these old stories. Leave those to the locals, Miss Bateman.
Have others spoken of goblins appearing in their dreams?
A dream is a dream, that is all. They merely make for good stories.
I know.
But to answer your question, no, not to my knowledge.
If you don't mind me asking, what is the nature of your ongoing illness?
Oh, just the ravages of age. Getting off this bench will be a small battle in itself. Something you won't need to worry about for many a year, Miss Bateman.
Growing old is a blessing and a curse. And what of your recent fever?
But I'm right as rain now, especially after a mug of ale. Don't worry about me.
I hit my
Thank you for your
keyboard again.
time.
All right, so if you go back to the farm and then show him the journal.
Look, Mr. Bryden, my father's journal. It confirms he was with your brother during the excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
Ha! Take that away from me. I'll be having none of that.
Okay.
I've already shown him.
Okay, how about the stone?
What do you make of this stone, Mr. Bryden? It was strapped to my father's journal.
Wait a minute. Let me see that.
Oh!
By God. Wait here a moment. I need to get something from inside.
Is it an apple for a
I
horse?
waited for what felt like an age. I now realize that Mr. Bryden must have been in a great debate with himself, wondering whether or not to share his own piece of the mystery with me. The goat stared at me, seemingly in pity, as I stood there in that rolling fog. Finally, Mr. Bryden emerged.
Now then, as far as I know, what I have here is the only thing that Samuel brought back from Barrow. Take a look.
Yes.
Incredible! A pair!
That's been in my drawer ever since Samuel passed. I suppose it might be important, so I kept it safe. Fate is clearly playing a part in your arrival, lass.
Please, Mr. Bryden, allow me to excavate Hobbs Barrow, a place that is no more than dirt and stone.
You're not gonna give up, are you, lass?
I'm not.
Samuel managed to say one thing about those men that helped him. I think it's time I tell you.
Yes?
He stuttered out that one of those fellows could barely walk after they got out of there. Tongue-tied too, the man were.
My father.
You what?
My father. He had an accident around 25 years ago that left him bedbound and unable to talk.
Aye, could be him.
My mother told me it happened in a horse riding accident.
Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. Something unnatural occurred, I know it.
Mr. Bryden, we must rely on our rational faculties to explain any...
Promise me you'll be careful. Any sign of trouble, leave without hesitation and we board that accursed place up again. Understood?
Wait, you're giving me permission to excavate?
We're going.
Aye. Against me better judgment. I don't have the energy to stop you, lass.
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Don't make me regret my decision. Take Samuel's stone.
Are you sure?
Aye. Give it back to me when you're finished, though.
I promise. Thank you. I'll be sure to show you my discoveries, Mr. Bryden.
I'd rather you don't. Now then, I've got things to get on with.
I don't suppose you can spare any labour to help me with the dig?
Don't push your luck, lass. Market's on today. Plenty of able-bodied men about. Ta-ra now.
And like
Yes!
that, I finally had permission to excavate Hob's Barrow. As exciting as that was, I was distracted by what Mr. Bryden said of his brother's associate. There was no doubt in my mind that father was the stricken man he spoke of. You told me he was crippled after coming off his horse. Why did you lie to me? To protect me? To stop me from following in his footsteps? You failed, and so did Charles Bryden. He should have said no. He should have never given me that stone.
She just got real nasty. Why did she just get real nasty? You said you don't know what's happening. I did kind of give a very vague outline earlier tonight. If you have any questions, I'm glad to fill you in, though.
Good day.
Fresh produce.
What have you got for sale?
I'm selling meat, vegetables, and all sorts of herbs and things. You're welcome to have a gander.
I'll be sure to browse. Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
Good day.
Would you know?
Freshly picked apples, miss. Would you like to try one on the house, like?
Yes. I could actually go for an apple.
Yes, please.
Here you are, miss.
The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
Yeah.
Mutton pies! Can I interest you in a pie? Finest mutton in all the county. 2p each.
No, thank you.
You're missing out.
So the recurring thing that I'm seeing, so we don't have any money. The first day that we showed up, we paid for our room for 2 days. All right. And then we had 2 pence left over. And we're like, well, we're going to get more money tomorrow. Our research partner is going to show up tomorrow and we'll get money. And then Arthur was like, hey, buy me a beer. And we're like, okay, only if you'll tell us more of what we're trying to find out. The beer is 2 pence. And since then, everything has cost 2 pence. So I'm assuming, completely irrelevant to the game, but everything that costs 2 pence is another option that you can pick and then get an achievement. That's what I'm chilling on here.
Hello, Miss Tompkins.
Hello.
That's
We
where
were
I'm
introduced
at.
Earlier. My name is Thomasina.
Mom,
How do you fare, Miss Tompkins?
I'm waiting for Mr. Ambrose. Have you seen him?
Who's that?
The milkman. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him.
Oh, we gotta get that milk.
You are in the employ of Lord Panswick.
Aye, he employs Arthur Bewley in one way or another.
I'm in need of some help for my excavation. Do you think his lordship could lend me some of his labourers?
Maybe.
Might you introduce me to him?
Sorry, Ma'am, but his lordship doesn't take visitors. Any road, I must wait here for Mr. Ambrose. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
Is that our third man? Is that our third man, Lord Panswick? Samuel got out, killed himself. Our dad was in a coma. Did Lord Panswick?
If Mr. Ambrose doesn't turn up and I find you some milk,
Maybe not.
would
Probably
you be able
not.
to introduce me to Lord Panswick?
His lordship really doesn't like visitors, Ma'am.
I'll take the risk.
Miss
Don't
Fenchurch
care.
will be cross with me. But she'll be even crosser if I come back without fresh milk.
So, do we have a deal?
Aye, bring me some milk and I'll take you to his lordship.
Thank you.
But hopefully Mr. Ambrose will arrive soon.
What do you make of these stones?
Oh, gives me the creeps.
Why?
Dunno, just a feeling.
I'll let you know if I find some fresh milk.
Thank you, ma'am. But tell me if you see Mr. Ambrose, won't you?
I will.
All right. So, first things first. Oh, hello. Hello. Can't talk to that guy, I guess. Cut the apple.
I don't wish to interfere with her water.
Oh, it's a water bucket?
Hey, girl. Would you like an apple?
A rotten apple with holes in it.
She is completely indifferent. Perhaps the apple is too...
Then I just have a rotten apple. Okay. Good call. Good call. I like your choice there, your actions there. It's so much faster just to click. Go to the church. Can I take some more worms?
I shall name you Kenneth II.
You want Cadopolis?
I've already taken...
Right, the worm died. The worm died after like a day or like a section. Worm into the apple.
The worm has found a new home within the holes of the rotten apple.
Yeah, what's good does that do? Doesn't matter. The matter is we got it. I put things together because it made sense to put them together. That's my favorite thing about point-and-click games, just putting stuff together because you can. It doesn't have to do anything. Alright, homie's gone. Good. Okay.
Hello again.
Yes?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
No, sorry.
Not to worry. Farewell.
Oh, okay. Conversation done. How about this other stone?
Good day. Do you know anything about this stone?
C-A-Z. Haven't a clue. Perhaps it's an old folk trinket or a talisman of some kind.
Okay, but check this out. I know you just looked at one rock, but guess what? Boom, two rocks.
I've already shown her that.
Oh, never mind. Already did that. You guys, we did that already. You don't have to. Of course, everyone, come on. IAW. Okay. Oh, why am I getting involved in this? All right. I'm just gonna write down some letters. Whoa, I can't even write down letters properly. A-W-C-A-Z. Someone said Z to my boss. They were spelling their name and they said Z-E. And my boss was just like, you can write your own name. He was very confused. All right. Lore stuff from the journal, right? Words, and things are getting wild. Singularity of the characters. Because that means so. 2 snakes, moon. Okay, 2 snakes, moon. 2 snakes, moon. Guess what? 2 snakes. And then there's star, star, star. There's 3 stars in that one. I am over analyzing the heck out of this stuff. Guess what? 1 star. Wait, did that say? Okay. Mr. Bryden's gonna have some bee inside. Never mind.
What do you want?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
If you can get any milk out of old Eunice, you're welcome to it.
Bet.
Eunice?
Me goat. Good luck.
Bet. I was thinking the goat too. I wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking the goat. What's up, Eunice?
Easy girl.
What's up, Eunice? Check it out.
I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable.
Yeah, it's okay, because guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Apple.
Hey girl, would you like an apple?
Are you my friend? Once again, things are always right behind my camera.
Interested.
There's the goat. All right. Actually, here's the goat. Ah, just you see what I? See what I did? I said there was a goat because there's a goat right here on the screen. But then I hit you with this one, and I said, "Here's the goat right here." Actually, do you see what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. All right, can't goat. Last time I wasn't allowed to take that bucket.
No.
Bucket goat.
All right, we are doing this.
Whoa! Whoa! That would. What are you? What is happening? Eunice, what is your problem? Did I get the milk?
I'm not sure what that was. I don't know what's happening to me.
Did I?
All this superstitious nonsense must be getting to my head.
All right, Eunice, but did I get some milk? Eunice. So, I didn't want to. That was Samuel. Who we saw over here was Samuel, and that's the rope still attached up there. Samuel is the brother of Mr. Bryden, and I don't remember his first name. Joe.
Well, did you get any milk out of her?
I tried and failed miserably.
She's a temperamental beast.
Perhaps you could milk her for me?
Here's some milk for you.
I'd like to help you, lass, but I've just had a flare-up in me joints. I worked myself too hard this morning. I couldn't bend down to save myself.
Is there anything I can do to help?
My wife would say I'm beyond any help. I'm certain of that. But if you know of any remedies for aching joints, please send them my way.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Bryden.
Yes.
I'm going to rest for a while. Ta-ra now.
Yes. All right, more backstory. We found out from this guy 25 years ago, his brother went on an excavation of Hob's Barrow. That's the name of the game. 2 other people. All right. Our dad was one of them, and since then he's been in a coma. And we knew from him that his brother committed suicide when he came back, and that's why he's like, nope, boarded up, nobody's going in. I mean, his brother boarded it up, but you get what I'm saying.
Daddy, I have something for you. I do hope you remember it. I've taken great care of it. A fetch it for you now, all right?
Oh, it's us? Okay. There's
I should show Daddy.
a crate with an urn that we dug out when we were younger.
You must remember this.
That was our first
the day
excavation.
That started it all. It's the red urn you buried in the garden for me. My first ever excavation.
I remember.
Where should I put it?
Huh. How about on
Mother
the shelves?
took away all the knickknacks that used to sit on these shelves. The pot might look nicer a little closer to the light anyway.
Oh, okay. That was a ruse. It's right here. The perfect. It's in the perfect
It will catch
spot.
the light from your lamp so nicely. There. I'm going to become a great barrow digger just like you. I hope the pot reminds you of those adventures we had together when I was a child, and how thankful I am for everything you've taught me. Now I must tell you about my visit to Pallinghurst. I found an arrowhead.
Okay. Yeah.
Good day.
I need something for joints and aches.
Do you know of any remedies for aching joints?
You're too young to be suffering from this, surely.
It's for someone else, Mr. Bryden.
Yes. I know just the poultice.
Capital. May I have
Capital.
some?
Well, I don't have the ingredients, I'm afraid.
I need a wormy
What do you
apple.
need to make it?
It's a simple blend made of natural elements. Elderflower and flirtwort. I can make the poultice for you if you bring me these things. Then it just needs to be applied directly to the joints. That should ease his burden.
Thank you.
Elderflower and flirtwort.
Where can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder
Hern-
plants growing
yep.
here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
All right, now how about the
Where can I
flirtwort?
find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers. You might find some growing out on moors if you're lucky.
Thank you.
All right.
Farewell.
Thanks, Mildred. Thanks, Mildred. We're going to go. Let's go to the square. Is it going to let me venture out into the moors?
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Turn around. All right. We were in the bottom right over here if you didn't see. Let me look around town a little bit here first.
The window boxes.
I don't think there was any plants in.
I don't need to go in there.
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss Bateman. I'm in something of a hurry.
Then why are you talking to
Farewell.
us?
God knows when we shall meet again. Which work is that quote from?
Romeo and Juliet. Oh, he's gone.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Shrubbery. No. Wait. We're back here again. All right. Okay, any... Nope.
Bugger off!
All right, Cyril.
Ah.
All right, Cyril. I still have to get the horsehair though.
I don't think anyone is home.
All right. Check in here. I'm not seeing white clumps of flowers anywhere. And then here's just her place. And yep. Okay. Nope, not where I wanted to go. But wait. Oh, we have permission to enter, by the way.
Finally, but first.
Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow. I love you, tomorrow. Let's go inside the church and see if there's any nice... It's Duplancy.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Duplancy.
If you're looking for Father Roach, he won't be back until tomorrow.
These box pews are most unusual. I've never seen any quite so tall.
We Bewley folk like our privacy. Many of the pews are owned by individual families.
That is a thing,
Some
isn't
might
it?
accuse you of hiding secrets.
Now, pet.
I jest.
At my age, it's hard to climb in and out of them. I'd rather stand.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I don't, pet.
Not to worry. What do you make of these stones?
They are not Christian. I'm certain of that.
Saw that one coming.
Much older, I feel.
Older than Christianity? Oh, the youth of today.
Can't say that.
I found out my father visited Bewley some 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
Bateman? William Bateman. I remember a William Baldwin. He were a right miserable sod.
My father was only in Bewley briefly, from what I understand. I'm trying to piece together what he was doing here.
You'll have to ask him. I don't recall anyone of that name.
My father took part in an excavation at Hobbs Barrow. Do you recall the excavation?
I concern myself only with matters related to the church.
Alright, that's fair.
I'm sorry I can't be more helpful.
Where is Father Roach?
You might have noticed the good father has a green thumb. He's gone to visit his friend in the countryside to purchase some seedlings for his tower garden.
The tower...
Where is Father Roach's tower garden?
Why, on top of St. Edmunds, of course.
Let's go. Give me the key.
He's got a lovely
Give me the
collection
key.
of cuttings up there. You'll have to ask him to show you.
It does sound rather pleasant. It's a shame he's not around.
Well, he does have a spare key for the tower door somewhere.
Do you know where Father Roach keeps his spare key?
No, that's his business. If I did know, I'd fetch it myself and take you up there.
Not to worry.
I do recall him saying he hid it outside somewhere, for safekeeping, like.
Of course.
Or it in the graveyard? Oh, I don't know. Best wait till he gets back, pet.
Don't have time. Don't have time for that.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Is that a village near Erdlow?
No, never mind. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
And then I steal your basket. Okay. Ah, dang it. All right, off to the graves. Okay. Fresh. Check out the freshie though.
I may be a barrow digger.
Is it around here? Could grab another worm, but I don't need to. Unless it lets me, and then I'm just gonna keep worms in the...
I've already taken...
Okay.
Joseph Davis. Forever in light. And John Purchase, dearly beloved husband of Florence.
Okay, well, it's not here. He was hanging out around here. No. I'm just like retracing every step now. Oh, wait. Hey, sugar cubes, teapot.
I prefer my tea hot and fresh.
Sugar cubes for the horse. Thank you very much. I am brilliant.
Here you go. Eat this. Good girl. Hopefully that's gained some trust between us.
And now I'm going to cut the hair off your tail.
I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Need more than a few, but whatever.
I must coat the hair with something.
Oh, coat it first?
There we are. This should make sufficient bowstring now.
Let's see it. Let's see it. A genius. All right.
I've done it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
That's right. I'm brilliant at this. Devil's toe, please.
Look what I have for you.
Don't worry, we're all good. Oh! Okay. Oh! Oh! What's going on? Oh, we're facing the other way! Oh, it's turning purple! I'm worried. I'm scared. I'm worried. I'm worried.
My head is spinning. What happened?
Why is this game so nuts? Because it's
Hello?
great! Are you kidding?
Where did she go?
This game is great.
The girl left her fiddle behind.
Yoink!
I'll take it with me in case I see
Oh,
her again.
okay, that's
I
why
want
you'll
to
take it.
understand what just happened.
Yo, that's a free violin right there. And we can sell it for money. Play it right now.
No, the fiddle and bow, left to me by the young girl that...
Oh. Thomas, seen that you'll rosin up your bow and you play that fiddle hard.
I don't wish to give that away.
Kiss Hells broke loose in Beulah. And the Barrow deals the cards. So what I said earlier was there was a goat behind me on the screen, and I was pointing at the goat, and then I was pointing at the goat. At the goat. You!
I don't wish to give.
Oh, goodness. Yo! Put it on my tab. Put it on my tab.
Sorry, lass. I've none at all.
Never mind. Goodbye.
See you soon.
Can you serve tea in this place?
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
Mr. Bryden has given me permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Marvellous.
Marvelous
I'm
with two
sorry
L's.
You've had to sort all this out in my absence. When do we start?
We?
Tomorrow, I hope. But first, I need to recruit some locals to assist with the dig. It's too much work for me to do on my own.
I see.
This guy.
Bewley has its fair share of strapping young lads. You'll find assistance, Miss Bateman.
Oh, I'm sure
Thank you
there's.
for your time.
Aye, Miss. I'm looking forward.
I'm sure some
I can't
folks will
think
live
of
through.
anything else.
Okay, don't want to talk to him. Is Cyril sitting over in the corner? Is Arthur here? Arthur's not even here in his spot. But the fog looked a slight tint of purple. We're gonna look at the plaque at the door. Watch this. Key.
I can't remove the plaque.
Oh, you can remove the plaque. I promise you. Watch this.
No, that's...
That is it.
No, that... Good day.
Give me stuff for free.
Produce.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
Oh, check this out. Remember how we got that apple from this guy for free? Hold on. That's a mall call right there.
I don't wish to give that away.
No, tell him that it's tainted.
Good day.
How did you like your apple?
I'm afraid it is rather rotten, sir.
Hey up. That's slander, that
No,
is.
look, it's got a worm in
Don't
it.
go around telling folk I'm handing out rotten apples.
I'm friggin' gonna.
Good day.
Sell it. Would miss like to buy.
No, thank
I'm friggin' gonna.
I don't wish to give.
You.
I don't wish to give.
You.
I don't wish.
How come nobody wants... oh, what's up, dude?
Good day.
Hello. Do you have any?
Not yet.
Oh dear.
No, son.
I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'll let you know if...
Thank you, Ma. But tell me if you.
I will.
Okay, but let me tell you about this rotten
I'm
apple.
not sure they would... I'm not sure they would be interested.
Oh, okay. Tricked me
Good
there for
day.
a second.
Hey up.
Do you have any fresh milk?
This is the
for me,
homie.
spare?
I'm a blacksmith, not a cattle farmer.
Quite.
Doesn't mean you can't have some friggin'
What
milk.
do you make of these stones?
Don't look like out to me.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
We haven't seen Arthur in a hot minute. No, I want the train station. Yeah, it's still all right.
Hello? He's not answering.
All right. Check the to-do list real quick. Find work. Find some workers. Find the milk. The aching joints. But you have to find the ingredients, and then but I'm pretty sure the ingredients are on the rooftop. Gotta find that key. Gotta find that key. Better not be something silly like there's like a loose.
In memory of. In mem. 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 In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his...
Okay. Nothing there. And I've checked all of these, right?
This appears to be a
Is the key... Can I...
Margaret, dedicated to Arthur.
There's that bird again. Oh, chillin'. I just got an achievement for that? Apparently I haven't sat on that bench before. Okay. Let me tell you that your competitor is selling rotten apples. No,
Do you have
milk.
any milk for sale?
Not today, sorry.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
Sorry. What else are we getting at here?
I'm not sure they would be. I don't think
Huh. Well, let's go check in the... We haven't been in here in a minute. Everything is as it seems.
There's nothing else.
Whew.
Hello again.
Miss,
What else can you tell me about the previous excavation?
I think I covered it earlier, Miss Bateman.
We'll be back.
As you yourself said, it were a time of superstitious hysteria.
What was it like living in that period of hysteria?
I kept to myself. It didn't really affect me. My hens stayed healthy and their eggs kept me well fed. If one can keep a level head in such situations, one can get by.
Indeed. Is there anything else I should be aware of before my own excavation? No other ghouls I should be worried about?
Ah, you know the answer to that. The corruption in that soil were all in the minds of men.
Is there anything else I should know about Hobbs Barrow, Mr. Shoulder?
No, lass. I'm certain we will know a lot more about it by this time tomorrow.
I hope so. What do you think of Bewley?
Whilst one could consider the villagers to be rather unenlightened, this place has its charm. The market's in town today. You can see that folk want fun out here.
I know where I can find a Scotch egg, that's for certain.
Do treat yourself to one. You'll not taste better.
Oh, look at this now.
What do you make of Lord Panswick?
His lordship is an important man in Bewley, as I'm sure you have gathered. His family has commanded much respect here for many generations.
Okay, so he's
Do you
not...
respect him as a leader?
I do. He wants the best for the village. Without his influence, the railway line would have never come through here.
Does he want more visitors?
Aye, I believe so. He has great ambitions for Bewley and wants to share them with the world.
What do you make of Mildred Walker?
Who?
I believe she's also known as Mother Mildred.
Who?
Oh, we used to get about when we were children. Our paths have not crossed in a long while.
What do you think of Charles Bryden?
He is a decent man. It must have been hard for him after that terrible business with his brother.
Without a doubt. I must say I had
Charles, not
assumed
Joe.
you had at least spoken to him about my visit.
Sorry, lass, I had no intention of giving you the runaround. Again, I can only apologise.
Alright,
What are
boom.
Lord Panswick's plans for Bewley?
He's rebuilding an old chapel on his estate. He seeks to bring God back to these lands.
But what of St. Edmunds? I think Father Roach might argue God has never left.
Indeed. Let's leave such arguments to them, shall we?
Thank you for your time.
There you go.
Bye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
There's nothing else.
Alright, so everyone's dialogue and theirs done. I can't buy an apple from this guy. Why? Oh, I clicked the door apparently.
Good day.
Freshly picked. Selling them at would miss like to buy.
No. I'm not sure they would. I'm not sure.
I still don't understand
There's
how
nothing
that's...
else I would.
Okay, Mutton Man.
Perhaps you'd be more interested in a Scotch egg.
See-
Freshly made, just 1 penny each.
No, thank you.
See, the dialogue earlier said I knew where to get a Scotch egg, but I didn't.
I really don't want a mutton pie or a Scotch egg. Good
Yeah,
day.
get some more. We're just gonna exhaust some dialogue.
For me, Mum.
No, sir. Have you been waiting long for Mr. Ambrose?
We're gonna exhaust some dialogue.
He should have been here a good 2 hours ago. He's here every market day, you see. He sells only the freshest milk. Miss Fenchurch swears by it. I hope misfortune hasn't befallen him on his way here.
I'm sure he will turn up.
Oh, I hope so.
Maybe I can go out to the...
Fenchurch?
His lordship's housekeeper.
Are you familiar with Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
Okay.
Never mind. I'll let.
Thank you, ma'am. But
I will. I have nothing.
There's no dialogue, so this screen is now dialogued out. Head back down to the other way. Man, this guy with his...
The produce. I'm not hungry.
Man, that's just raw meat sitting out in the open, too. This is us, bottom right, or bottom left.
Horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
And you can't go anywhere, apparently. See nothing but moorland, but there was definitely stuff all over the place there, but whatever.
Nobody home.
We drop the apple in the poo-poo?
I shan't be dragging any of my possessions.
It's a rotten...
The window box is well... These flowers look pretty. Hey, Thistlecrack.
Oh!
Whoa, she's a feisty one.
Are we just gonna repeat this? Okay. Let's head out to the woods. Somebody show up in here again? Nope.
Good day.
Oh, we're chatting again.
yes.
Farewell.
Oh, that's my room key, right?
I don't wish to... I'm not sure...
Oh, let's go show Crozier the old fiddle.
I'm not sure they...
Don't walk over there then.
That's a peculiar...
That is a peculiar idea. I need milk. I'm trying to think of who I haven't talked to yet. Catch up with that. Hey, no worries, no worries. Thanks for stopping in time, man. Thanks for that resub too, by the way. Get some good sleep, dude. Heck yeah.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
With an extra blanket.
That's not... I don't wish to...
Oh.
I can admire the craft. I've no time...
Okay, so there's nothing for us to do. There's a log.
I can admire the craft. A memorial. They...
I'm trying. It's gonna be like I have to like walk around screen to screen because I've talked to everybody. Talked. I haven't tried. I haven't tried talking to, you know, interacting with items on people yet.
I can't quite... A calf, I think... It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't see how...
I don't think it's supposed to do anything else out here, so...
I do not wish to... I do not wish...
And with the bucket, come on. Hobbs Barrow still isn't like a marked spot either, so we have to go through and... But I can't do anything out here either, because it's not tomorrow. Why did it let me take the bucket this time? Do I just...
I'm not going...
Yep, that's what I thought.
I'm not going...
What was the point of the apple and the worm? Been there, been there.
I don't wish to...
Who am I missing here? Maybe if I go back inside.
I'm not sure they would... There's nothing else I would... I don't wish... There's nothing else... I can't think...
Well, now I'm...
No, that's not...
Now I'm just... Okay, so this had us... Oh, okay.
The fiddle and bow, left to me by the enigmatic Miss... He looks somewhat...
Oh my gosh. Love games like this. Yo, welcome back.
Good day.
Fresh. Selling would mislike to buy.
No, thank you.
Let me try to show him the...
I'm not sure they would...
It's his!
No, that won't... The produce is not...
I don't know who else I'm supposed to... have an idea. Not this one.
No.
Oh my gosh. This just leads to the cottage. Nope, this one. No, it is okay. It is the other side that I want. Right, there's two ways to go here on this end. Two ways to go on this end. Boom.
This is where I dug up Jake. I'm not sure what... No.
We give this to the badgers?
I shan't be... I shan't be...
Well, what in the heck? Maybe if I show the fiddle to her.
I'm not sure...
Nope, we already tried that. We were told there was a key around outside here. And I don't know if it's like a hidden spot or if I can literally just find it, you know.
It's locked.
But there's no like hidden...
In memory of... I think I can chip away at this plaster. There's a key behind here. This has to be Father Roach's spare.
Let's take it back a step. Let's take it back a step. Father Roach was always quoting Shakespeare and stuff. And then we're reading all the names on the plaques. And, oh, this one says Romeo and Juliet. How peculiar. And there you go. I figured it out. Come on. Come on. Give me credit for that one. Come on.
It's locked.
You have the key. You have to manually open the key. The door with the key.
Capital.
$5 p.m. 5 o'clock somewhere. Hey. Hey, look what I found.
A small label on the pot reads flirtwort. This is just what I need.
Well, I guess you're just what I needed.
Father Roach has amassed quite the collection here.
Okay. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I should put the key back.
Yeah, okay. Auto.
There. I hope that stays on.
Now, okay. Alright. Well, now I have to.
I can't see how that will. I can't see.
Yeah, this one has a white outline. Boom. Come on. Wasn't that brill?
A handful of.
Well, let's just go back and see if she's like, oh, yeah, I've got the other stuff. Now I have to retrace. Oh, clicked out of the game. I have to retrace the map again to see if there was like another, you know.
Good day.
There's one.
I think I have some flirtwort here.
Show me.
Show me.
Aye, that's flirtwort, all right. Let me know when you found some elderflower.
Okay. So now I have to retrace the map again. Oh, just kidding!
This looks like it might be elderflower. I'll take some.
That's right. Nail miss. I think that was there before, and then it just didn't let me interact with it. But now I'm balling.
Good day.
Yes.
Farewell.
Oh, I have to actually show you the way.
Good day. I have the ingredients you asked for.
Wonderful. Hand them over. No, this is not elderflower.
Ew.
It's cowbane. An easy mistake to make. The two look very similar.
Oh.
It's safe to eat, as long as you're not a cow.
Pardon me.
Very toxic to cattle.
Where can I find some elderflower?
Cowbane.
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
I see.
Huh.
What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs
A private
can grow in
garden.
all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
A private garden, you say? Like Lord Panswick's place? You think I didn't figure that one out already? Come on. We have cow's bane. Cowbane. Cowabunga. So let's... Whew. I'll try to feed it to the goat for no reason. Also, private shrub.
I'm not.
Okay, private shrub over here, nothing.
Hello? He's not on.
Alright, yep, that's what I figured. Private. We're getting there. We're getting there. No. I need milk. Who's got the milk?
Hello? Hello?
I need the milk.
I have nothing. I can't.
Nope. Not in the room. Whoop. Clicked out of the game again. Ooh.
I don't wish to feed this to the...
Use Calbane with the exit. Yes. Okay.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Okay. Maybe I can ask the,
I have nothing else.
Oh! Jane's here now!
Hello, Jane.
Miss, watch me juggle.
God dang.
Very impressive.
Did you just put those in her pocket?
I can juggle even more apples.
Yeah? Yeah, can you?
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy. Yuck, a
A worm! Look, there's a worm in the apple at the shop. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And now, while she's distracted, herbs.
Oi, put those back.
Oh, I'll put them back. No, 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 no. Watch this, watch this, watch this.
Sorry.
Watch this. Here's what I meant. Here's what I have to do now.
Pay for any...
Sorry.
Here's what I have to... Oh, dang it. I should have known that the game was going to make me do this. In a way.
Hello again.
Hello again, little worm.
Again, little worm.
Kenneth 2. So we're going to go back over here. You, apple worm.
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy.
Okay. Yoink.
Yuck, a worm.
Still scared by the worm. Boom. Watch this. Boom. Boom. Indiana Jones. Told you. I told you. Indiana Jones.
I managed to swap them without her noticing.
Why would you say it 2 feet from her? Got an achievement called The Swap, which is funny because that marker is almost like a swap meet. AKA The Swap. Oh, right. I could have just clicked Mildred's cottage. Oh, see how it's a much different.
Good day.
Much
I
different.
have the ingredients you asked for.
Wonderful. Hand them over.
All right, now we're knocking out a sequence here.
There you go. Tell
That's
Mr.
the
Bryden
poultice.
to apply this poultice to the area in question. It works
King's Quest
wonders.
games?
Thank you very much.
No, I don't believe so. I'm not a huge point and clicker. This one's been on my radar for a while, though. On my radar.
No.
See, this time though, now you just knock on the door. Whereas every other time, you have to click in your menu.
For your joints, Mr. Bryden. It was prepared by Mildred Walker.
Who?
You may know her as Mother Mildred.
Oh, thank you, lass. That Mildred knows what she's doing. I should have thought to see it myself.
She said to apply it directly to where the pain is. It should work very swiftly.
I'll give it a try. Oh, that did the trick, lass. I feel like a lad of 20 again. I suppose you'll be wanting me to milk old Eunice for you in
I
return.
need the milk.
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
A fair exchange.
With the bucket that I stole from you.
Stand well back, lass.
Believe me, I'm not coming an inch closer.
Yeah, that tree just looks nasty too, now that I think about it.
There you are, lass. Some
Y'all ready?
fresh milk.
Y'all ready for the James Lord
Thank you
Panswick?
very much, Mr. Bryden.
Y'all ready for that? Eunice the provider. Did he just back up into that door? What is he doing?
I'll let the worm.
Okay. Worm's just chilling, dude. He's just chilling in that
Fresh
app.
Scotch eggs.
I've got a pail of fresh milk here for you, Miss Tompkins.
You haven't.
Here.
Only the milkiest
Mum,
milk.
You've saved my hide. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I'm worried about Mr. Ambrose.
Is it that guy?
Any road. I'm heading back to Panswick Manor now. Would you still like to meet his lordship?
Very much so.
Now, I can't guarantee you'll be home, all right? He's a very busy man.
I'll take my chances.
Follow me, then. Come on over. It's not much further.
Remember what I just said about James Panswick?
What time do you call this?
Sorry, Mum.
Give it here then.
Not even cow's milk.
What the hell is this muck?
Goat's milk, Mum.
You daft beat. Since when does his lordship take goat's milk with his tea? Oh, he will not be pleased. Get back to your sweeping before I clip you over the head.
Sorry, Mum.
Notice the crescent moon over the door. Oh, I was trying to do stuff.
That is well out of my reach.
You can look at it.
It's a symbol of some kind. A moon, perhaps? Where is Lord Panswick?
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk. Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
Got it. Got it.
How very bucolic.
The bucolic sheep, yes.
Some fine look. Hello there.
What you
Bugger
want?
off, you whelp. This is private
Oh,
land.
no, okay. All right. So
I shan't lower my.
every other time it said, I don't want to give away that. I don't want to give that away.
Some fine looking.
But this time we chose violence. I can't walk around the
I've
house.
no time for frolic. I'm not sure. I was wondering if it might be possible to speak with Lord Panswick.
No.
Are you deaf, girl? Don't make me fetch the guards. They're armed, you know.
Go fetch him.
By Christ, you're like a dog with a bone. Do you want to get yourself shot?
I can assure you the only things getting shot around here are the pheasant. And perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady. Lord James Panswick, at your disposal.
You're Lord Panswick?
As I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman? A predictable stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone.
Much older and far less handsome?
Yes, to be frank.
See? I can read your mind, my dear. Now, may I ask, what brings you to my manor?
I wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh? For what purpose?
I intend to excavate Hobbs Barrow tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
She just went out and said it.
An excavation? How very delightful. We're in the middle of our own works right this minute. Follow me, Miss Bateman. Come along. I promise I don't bite.
It's the church.
For generations, this chapel was a place of unique devotion. And this was until some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but only with the isolated few who lived on the very fringes of these moors. Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since. Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated once more, and the name Panswick shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewley is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roach might disagree.
I shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again. A new world.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
He said a new world again.
From out of the old world shall come the new, a greater truth. But I digress. Horace, my dear fellow.
Aye, your lordship.
This fair lady here is in need of some assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hobbs Barrow tomorrow?
Hobbs Barrow? Aye, your lordship, 'tis no bother.
Good man. You're in luck, my dear. These are my finest, and they're all yours.
Thank you. I am grateful.
On one condition.
Oh, no.
Yes?
I've heard wonders about Mary de Plancy's Bakewell puddings. I'd rather like to try them for myself.
Give me some money.
Lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes?
Yes.
But...
Farewell, my beauty.
Wait!
I'm gonna point one out here real quick. From out of the old comes the new. From out of the old, the Barrow. We're gonna go into the Barrow. We're excavating the Barrow. That's the old, and out the new. I don't have all the details. Just figure it out.
They have some decent equipment here. It will be more than useful for the excavation. Is his lordship joking about the Bakewell puddings?
No.
No, miss. His lordship is a man of folly.
How ridiculous!
He treats you all right if you do what he asks. Please let us get on with our toil. If you do as his lordship requests.
All right, we're out of here. That's the next place unlocked. Ask about the cakes, puddings.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy. Do you still have some of your homemade Bakewell puddings, Mrs. de Plancy?
Oh, you're too late, pet. I've a few left, but they're set aside for someone else.
Might you please be able to bake me some more?
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for baking. Truth be told, my dear husband Albert passed away recently. Me thoughts are all over the shop.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Aye, he's in God's hands now.
Were you married to Albert a long time?
58 years.
Too many years to count. He were the cobbler here in Bewley. The most dashing cobbler in all of England, I used to tell him.
Okay.
Love is precious,
okay.
pet. There's naught that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing, I'll get by.
May I ask who you have set aside the puddings for?
Oh, Father Roach. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, pet, as I told you, I'm not in the mood for all this baking chatter.
Sorry, Mrs. Duplancy. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Just hanging out, chilling, standing around. Okay. The cobbler. So this is the cobbler's shop here. Obviously, nobody's going to be here.
The sign is in a shabby state, but
There you go. Well, let's see. What have we got on the to do here? Puddings, excavation. That's the last for today. Oh, hold on, homie. There was a homie out here. Yeah, this is yep.
good day.
Hello there.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ralph. Not seen you around before.
I'm just visiting. What brings you to the market today?
I purchased a Scotch egg for me tea. You want a bite?
No, thank you. I'm looking for some help with an excavation tomorrow. Might you be interested?
Sorry, miss. I've already got my own job.
Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
Okay, well, what's your
I
job?
can't think of... I have nothing else to... There's nothing... I have nothing... It's probably... Good day.
Selling them at wood, miss.
No. I really...
Mutton pies!
I should make a vegetarian version of a Scotch egg sometime. Wouldn't that be fun, huh?
There's nothing...
Wouldn't that be just a hoot of a time, huh?
Hello?
He's
Is
all
any... he's not...
sleep zone. Homie's in the sleep zone. I keep coming here even though I know that he's not there for the day. Well, the roach is gone.
I can't think of anything else.
Surely there's something. Well, okay, maybe we can go back and now talk to... Now that she knows we're with Panswick.
Good day.
Oh, another strumpet looking to find our way into his lordship's bedchambers, I see.
Gross.
I'm nothing of the sort.
Ha! I've seen plenty of your sort before.
I don't wish to... Some fine...
Can I cut?
I could just pick this up.
Well, then pick some up.
Some fun. Thank you for bringing me here, Miss Tompkins.
You're welcome, Mom.
I'll let her get on with it, though what exactly she is sweeping up remains something of a mystery.
Yeah. The
No
dirt.
time for frolic.
Please let us get. If you do as his lord.
Okay. So I can't do anything here. I need to get the puddings.
That is well out of my...
I don't know why I think standing
That is
close is
what-
going to make it work. No.
What a peculiar... I can't...
Leads back. Oh, I right-clicked that. I gotta go through and check all the spots again and...
I
Found him.
can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
What are you talking about? He just showed up.
The simple wooden cross
Albert.
bears
Yep.
a small plaque on which is inscribed the name Albert de Plancy.
Relative, are you?
No, just looking.
He were the cobbler. Who's going to mend me boots now?
Can I mend boots?
Hello.
Oh, now you want to talk?
Does this fresh grave belong to Mrs. de Plancy's late husband?
Aye.
Rather bare, isn't it?
My job is to dig the graves, not decorate them.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Okay, so that was different. Oh, but I didn't go to the other way.
This is where I've had enough. This is where
Okay.
I have nothing. The simple wooden.
Okay, so there's a little bit of new dialogue there. Maybe we can...
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy.
More dialogue here.
I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs. de Plancy. I am very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, pet. I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford naught more than a simple wooden cross. You were a colourful man, our Albert. He deserves better. He loved his flower beds. He's only been gone a fortnight, and already his plants have gone to rot. May the Lord forgive me.
Plants are difficult to maintain. I'm sure Albert would understand.
His precious hippeastrum were the first to go. I would have loved to lay one on his grave.
What does a hippeastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers. Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and joy. The remarkable thing is there's no scent to him. That's why he loved them so much. You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly sweet. Hippeastrum were just perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. de Plancy. Thanks for your...
Lord.
Okay, so now I have to go back to... I have to go back and take one.
These matched the description of the flowers Mrs. de Plancy mentioned.
Well, what's stopping me now?
There's no scent.
You get away from my hippeastrum.
Ah, apologies.
And now the knife comes out.
That confirms it.
And now the knife comes out.
I shan't low. I could just pick. I'll have to find a way to distract. Those flowers. May I please take one?
Are you deaf and daft? Bugger off!
Okay. Okay.
Good day.
Hello.
I really need one of those hippeastrum flowers.
Why?
It's a long story. Might you please be able to get one for me, or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourites. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry, Mom. It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
The milkman?
Aye.
Excuse me.
We were to run away together today.
I see.
I'm worried sick that he stood me up.
Oh.
Mr. Ambrose, this job is all I have. I can't risk losing it over a flower.
I'm sorry, Miss Tompkins. I still haven't seen him.
Do you think he's abandoned me?
I'm sure that's not the case. He must have been delayed somewhere.
Could you try to find him for me, Mum? Oh, please,
Am I leaving
Mum.
the
I'd
town?
do anything for you if you found my love.
I can try.
Oh, thank you. You're ever so kind, Mum.
What does Mr.
He's got...
I'm afraid I'll need a bit more to go on.
Sorry, Mum. Please.
Hey, stop your nattering and get back to your sweeping.
Sorry, Miss Fenchurch.
All right. So, do I get to leave?
day.
Hello there.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
I do, yes.
Have you any idea where he might be?
He is usually here by now.
So I heard.
He normally arrives via the road to the east of Bewley.
Thank you. Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
This is east, right?
There we are. Your shells are looking much more interesting now. I pestered Mother for years to let me bring some of your treasures here. I think she's worried that I want to follow in your path. She has hidden most of your discoveries away. I had to beg her to bring me to visit you, you know. I shouldn't worry you with all that. Do you know that I have a story for each of these pots? Well, I don't know if they're all true, but they are my memories. Even though I was so young, I still remember our adventures together. Would you like me to share my memories of them? Well, I'm going to, whether you like it or not.
Okay. Oh, okay. The first one.
We talked about this one already. The red urn you buried in the garden seems like such a...
Okay. Something just fell behind me or something. All right. We've got a large... Let's go with this one here.
Mother was so angry when you brought this one home, wasn't she? William, that simply will not do. It's taking up all the space on the mantelpiece. Once you moved it to your study, I remember creeping in to take a peek at it.
Okay.
I think you brought this one back from a trip abroad. I would have loved to go with you, but Mother didn't want me to. I remember you being so proud of it. It looks ancient. You were incredibly excited about this one. I hadn't gone on an expedition with you yet. You were so happy about it, showing it to Mother and I. You didn't stop talking about it for hours. I thought, how can Daddy be so excited over some old broken pottery? But it wasn't long until I understood. We found this one together in that mucky old barrow near Avebury. I think it was the second time you'd taken me on a dig with you. I remember you bringing it up to your face to look inside and shrieking in horror. "There's a bloody rat in there," you screamed.
And there's a little one on the side.
This is from the first dig I remember you taking me on. The excavation of West Kennet Long Barrow. I found it wedged behind a stone as you ate your sandwich. You said, "Now there's a tiny urn for a tiny girl." I almost forgot. While I was searching for your pots in the shed, I found one of your manuscripts. I thought Mother had burnt all your notebooks, but she missed one. It was an account of barrows across the east of England. I managed to read it all before Mother took it away. Daddy, it was fascinating. I've decided that is what I want to do with my life. I'm going to travel the country, excavating and documenting my own finds. Well, as soon as I'm old enough to escape Mother, that is. When you're feeling better, we can go out on expeditions together again, just like we used to. I promise you'll get better, Daddy. I'll do whatever it takes to make it so.
Wow. All right. I think
there's something ahead on the road.
Something actually moved from here. There was like a yellow post on this side too. But here we go.
My God! Mr. Ambrose! I'm going to help you.
Also behind me right here. Cat. Knife with the man.
Please hold still. I'm going to cut you free.
What is happening?
He had been so tightly bound that I could barely cut through without hurting him further. His mouth was stuffed full of flowers of a most peculiar scent.
I've pieced it together. Flowers. Who left Bewley to go do flower things? Father Roach. As Lord Panswick said, he's restoring the chapel to bring back faith to the land. So was Father Roach doing? Was I right all along about there being some sort of cult/murderer? Something going on in this town?
I was dismayed at such savagery and wondered if the feral folk Father Roach had mentioned were responsible for this abhorrent act.
So close.
After some considerable effort, I managed to cut him free. Are you all right?
Who were lost in visions of hell itself, the devil. I saw the devil.
Who did this to you?
I don't remember. The terrible sights I saw. I won't forget them till my last breath.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
Yes, Edward Ambrose.
You were to meet Miss Tompkins today.
My love. Oh, my darling love.
Let me take you to her. Here, take my hand.
I didn't
As
even
we made the arduous trek to Panswick Manor, I probed Mr. Ambrose on who had done this to him.
I'm feeling like I missed a chance to click something with like the cat over in the corners. It doesn't matter.
He insisted that he didn't remember anything, except for his nightmarish visions.
My love.
Eddie! Jesus, what happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Now, fret not, my love.
I thought you'd abandoned me.
Never. Thank your friend here for helping me out of a bind.
Oh, Eddie!
Let's get out of here, my darling.
Hang on.
Yoink!
You thieving bint! I'll have your guts for garters!
Oh, stick it where the sun
I
don't
thought she was
shine,
gonna say
you
sawed off.
bitter old sow.
The cheek!
Here you are, Mum.
Thank you, Miss Tompkins.
No, thank you for finding my poor Eddie.
Thank you, lass.
Let's go, Eddie. I'm never setting foot on this godforsaken estate again.
Okay.
Good luck, you two.
There's a broom right there, so let's just go ahead and click that. Okay. And pick up the broom. Can't go inside. So we're going back here. All right. And we're going inside. Go flower.
I have something for you.
You found them? Oh, you dear child. Let's take them straight to Albert. You'll come with me, won't you?
Of
Sure.
course, Mrs. Duplancy.
You know, the things I miss most about him are the things that used to annoy me. The click of his jaw as he chewed his sandwiches, leaving his tools all around the house. The way he'd never back down from an argument. He's just quiet at home now. Silence. The funny thing is, that's what he always craved. Peace and quiet. He were a good man, our Albert.
Sounds like he was. I'm so sorry.
Do you fear death, pet?
It's the part in.
It's the part in between that concerns me most.
Whatever do you mean?
My father had an accident many years ago. Ever since, he's been in a state where he can neither speak nor move.
Oh, that does sound dreadful. I'm sorry, pet.
I believe his mind to still be active, but perhaps this is the worst of all fates. To be trapped in one's own body and unable to express oneself while the world continues around you. That is what I fear.
maybe he'll get better one day.
I'd do anything to make it so. Those flowers look beautiful.
They do. Albert will be smiling down on us. Pet, I left me basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell puddings in there. You can have them.
Oh,
I insist.
We've done it.
You've brought an ounce of happiness into my day, dear. It's only just that I return some.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy.
To be truthful with you, I was saving them for myself. I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
What a
You're
sinner.
nothing of the sort.
What a
I'll
sinner.
stay here with Albert a bit longer. You go back to your day, Pet. Lord be with you.
And you, Mrs. Duplancy.
You think about your sins, Mrs. Duplancy. Boom.
Here they are.
And now I'm gonna eat them.
Mrs. Duplancy's famous Bakewell puddings. They smell delicious.
All right. I'm going to wrap it up there because I feel like I'm on the cusp. The cusp of a big moment, as it were. Or we're going to start the next day. Okay, we're going to be starting the next day because I got the puddings. We're going to bring the puddings to Panswick. Panswick gets the puddings. We get the people. All right. And I think that's going to kick off a whole bunch of stuff. And I'd rather just save that for next time. Holy smokes. This game is fantastic. Game has been saved. Yeah, if you want to see more, either pick up this game for yourself. Wait, oh, hold on. I'll do it from here. Because, you know, YouTube and stuff. If you want to see more of this game, I'll see you next time, next week, next Wednesday here on Twitch, YouTube. Take notes. Or go pick it up for yourself. Go find this game and get it on Steam. This game's so good. I am so ecstatic. I'm enamored. I'm thrilled. So I'm excited to see what happens next time when we start the excavation of Hob's Barrow. See what I did there? Because we're gonna get the work crew, and then we're gonna go start the excavation of Hob's Barrow, which, if you didn't know, it's kind of the title of the game. To see, you get it. Yeah, I'll see you next time.